Welcome back to the Icebergs podcast.
How you doing, guys? My name's Berg.
My name is Tobias Tonarely.
And this is episode 1? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, I believe this would be episode 1. Yeah, if the last was
Cool.
0.5.
Yeah.
There was another episode 1.
Which we scrapped.
We decided against that.
Israel told us not to release it,
They did.
so we're not going to.
We're not going
Because
to.
we do as instructed.
Just like that flotilla, it got blown the hell up.
Yes.
That's terrible. That's a really fucked up joke. All love to those and the families of those who are on those flotillas. I'm sorry.
God bless.
That's a gnarly joke.
1 minute in.
love to Oliver Tree.
God bless him.
Rest in peace, his soul.
Yeah.
I quite enjoyed his last album. I know it was very poppy, and you know what? If you want to shit on me for that, shit on me. And I liked it before he died. So fuck off.
I've never listened to a single Oliver Tree album. But I hear people play him in cars, and I always go, this is cool. Who is this? And they go, Oliver Tree. And I'm like, hell yeah.
I think that's the first complete album of his I've listened to.
Oh, okay.
But he was promoting it very much. So and I was like, let me listen.
He seemed like a cool guy.
He was a funny vibe, you know.
And he's, very funny.
I would have loved to have met him, but
Starting on downer. Okay.
amen. On that note,
Nixon 5, baby.
Nixon 5.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't really give a shit about the Knicks, but I will say
I love ending a 53-year or whatever it was long.
that, and then also, you know, I want New York to be happy for the duration of Mamdani's time.
Yeah. I also want New York to be happy.
Yeah, we need a proof of concept in democratic socialism, and Mamdani is currently trying to be that, and I'm gonna root for him.
Well, he said he was going to guarantee
This is a weird start. For
He's
us.
going to
We're getting
guarantee a
into-
Knicks championship.
This is really not like episode 1. Episode 0.5. Us talking about shitting our pants. Episode 1.
Oliver Tree and the Knicks.
Yeah, death and then politics.
Well, okay. Here's what I'll say.
That just sounds like we were like really. We were like, this is bad, and then we were
gonna
like,
lock
time
in?
to make a fucking 180.
we tried to educate
I
ourselves.
cut you off there.
Here's what I'll say about the Knicks. I don't care very much. I mean, I like that it's fun, but guys, Timothy Chalamet. Okay, buddy, I love you. Have you seen these videos of Timothy Chalamet?
You know what? I have no complaints.
I at first was very pro. Then there's a video of him in a locker room with them after the game.
Yeah.
And I started to look at him as just like, oh, you're just like a nerd hanging out with them.
That's why I approve of it. That's the only.
He already
reason I
has
approve of
everything.
it.
We need to take him down a little bit.
I think he gets taken down. I mean, I'm not
Just because he lost the Oscar?
No, certainly not that. I don't think he.
I don't think it bothered him that much.
No, well, not even that. I just don't think. I think that Timothy Chalamet gets his fair share of shit. I don't think that not to say that oh, poor Timothy Chalamet.
And I love Timothy Chalamet.
I'm not trying to sympathize with.
I think he gets the right amount of support.
I think he gets the right amount of support and the right amount of shit. Honestly, I think he's a rated guy.
I guess no, I agree. I think he's
rated.
properly rated.
Yeah.
My problem.
I think he might have been overrated when he first popped off, but now I think he's pretty well rated.
No, my problem is more just why is it that all I'm seeing is Knicks, Timothy Chalamet? There's there's other New York celebrities.
I know, it's Ben Stiller and Timothy Chalamet.
Did you see Larry
Ben
David
Stiller,
and Jerry Seinfeld?
No.
Well, Larry David was so excited. Never seen him that happy ever.
Dude,
he was so pumped.
I can't fuck with Jerry.
Why?
Just
You're
kidding.
not 17?
We're getting paid. We're getting paid to
Because you're not a 17-year-old.
We're getting paid to fuck with Jerry.
Did you see he said Palestine?
Yeah.
Doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Exactly. What are your thoughts on Palestine? It doesn't exist.
Palestine? What's the deal with Palestine?
What's the deal with Palestine?
I love Jerry Seinfeld so much. I really
They
wish
may
he
have
wasn't a
lived there
problem.
first, but it's my religion.
From the river to the sea? What does that mean?
What are they even talking about? Hamas. I like Hamas.
You know Larry David's just so annoyed by the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, Larry David, I would imagine is just not
I bet he's like a Free Palestine guy.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
he's
I
also
think so.
like snaky enough to just be like,
Yeah. He's like,
why are we talking about it?
Yeah, he doesn't want to waste his like energy on it for sure. Well, not to say that's a waste of energy, but anyways, yeah, this is a stark contrast to our last. It's a stark contrast.
Yeah, the last one was a little intense, but
give us some time and we'll get there.
yeah, I like it. I was thinking recently. Do you know? I got upset earlier today. I got upset because this morning I got a parking ticket on my car. Now, if there are any parking attendants out there, and I hope you're not listening, because if you're listening, please turn this off. Actually, tune back in. You're worse than Israel. You're the scum of the earth.
It's like the modern day tax man.
Parking attendants are trash. First off, I did some research. Tobias, I did some research. Do you know that I always thought like Zootopia rules, they were cops that got demoted onto parking duty?
Oh, no, I didn't think so.
Oh, I did.
Well, I think I probably did for a while until I found out that like you apply for like highway patrols and something, and then at that point you realize like, because they're not gonna fucking waste the money to like train a parking attendant how to shoot a gun.
Well, I yelled at this parking attendant today. He was on my car, and I yelled. I was in the midst of yelling. So I pull up to my car. It's 8:02 a.m. The sign's at 8, and I come up, and I'm very respectful.
Oh, that's absurd.
And I'm like, "Sir, I'm so sorry. I'm moving it right now. I'm right now. I'm like, I apologize." I
already wrote the ticket. Is what I'm assuming the reason.
No, he said, "Nah, man, it's cool," and then put the ticket on my dash. And so I said, "What?" And I was like, "Really, man?" And then I just started yelling.
Yeah.
I was yelling at this man, and I said, "You work for a racist organization that doesn't even trust you with a gun." They don't even want you to have a gun, which I found out not true.
Why did he come back at you and he's like, actually, I'm not a cop?
No, he just kept walking away.
Yeah, of course. He deals with this every fucking
While
day.
I was yelling at him.
But also, like, the fact, okay, this guy actually is an asshole for, like, that's, like, such a clear admission that he's getting something out of that. There's some sort of power trip going on.
Yeah.
If he's going to hit you with, like, a fucking line
No,
like
it's
that.
cool.
Nah, it's cool. Bitch, like.
I think I could have killed him and got away with it in court. I was with a girl at the time. Like, we were, like, walking over. I ran over, and I lost
So
my
devious.
cool
That's so
in a way that was so. I said, "Hey, man, just fuck you." I was like yelling. I like went on a rant to this guy because he was slow walking, and I was like, "You see my car? You know I'm broke." I was like, "You're broke too."
We're in this together.
I said, "You're just a broke bitch."
That's awesome. Yeah, you're like, fuck you. Yeah, no, that is such a bitch, though.
You have to apply to be a parking attendant. That's like its own job. Do you know how much they make, Tobias?
Like 18 to 20 an hour?
Roughly 20 an hour.
Yeah.
So you're a class trader for minimum wage, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty.
So you're taking my money, giving it to the government, sending it to Israel.
Just bring everything back to Israel. Well, on that note, today we are sipping on a beautiful, refreshing gin and
I'm sorry, I'm heated.
And passion fruit beverage of my own concoction. Is it
just gin and passion fruit?
It's gin, passion fruit, and lime.
It's very summery. I like it.
It is. It's very summery.
It doesn't taste how it looks, but it does taste nice.
Oh, yeah. I learned how to make this syrup from my shout out Josh, my old bar manager. And when I did last summer, I just started putting in everything. And this was my favorite thing to do. Just a little bit of gin, a little bit of lime, a little bit of passion fruit.
You've been trying to get me on gin for a while now.
Oh, gin's the best. I think, well, I already know tequila's blown up, which it should have. Fucking tequila, thank God. Because fuck vodka.
No. If we're doing shots, why are we not doing tequila?
Who the fuck is doing vodka shots? Like
come on, bro.
Vodka shots is what you do when you're like, you're getting a little too old for actually no, it's rum shots, but you're getting a little too old for like Fireball, and you're like, I'm mature now, so I'm gonna do vodka shots.
No more Malibu.
And then you realize you realize like, why would I want to do that? Well, it's just bad. It just tastes like there's just no.
It's just
the whole point of vodka is it's like supposed to be the most minimalistic alcohol possible. Gin is essentially flavored vodka, by the
Yeah.
way. Like that's what gin is. Like
That's what I've
it's
been
if,
getting.
like technically it's made a little differently.
My
like,
algorithm has
that.
been pro gin recently, and I believe it's because of you.
I love that for you, but gin's delightful. Like a vodka tonic or a vodka soda. Like ugh.
The problem is every time I've
Gin
been out with
tonic?
you and you've gotten something with
Yes,
gin in
baby.
it, it's been too strong.
Yeah, because if you order a gin and tonic at the places we go to, they give you like a gin and then tonic.
When you go to the worst places
The
in
gin
alcohol and
tonic.
say a gin and tonic, they're like,
But they do that with any fucking beverage you order in that setting. It's
I
just
guess
that a
that's
gin and
fair.
tonic is like it's like a vodka soda or something like that, where you're gonna or a tequila soda where there's not a lot of flavor going on there outside of the alcohol. I mean, tonic has flavor, but
not like.
so if you put a lot of gin in it, you're gonna. There's nothing to compensate. It's not
And
like
I
a
guess with
vodka
tequila
cran
soda,
where you
I
can
just
kinda get
and
away with
vodka
it.
sodas. I drink those in those environments, so I expect it.
Yes, and that's what I expect when I order a gin and tonic in that. But if you wanted me to make you a gin and tonic, you'd love it. I'd make you a fucking delicious gin and tonic.
I
I
might
could
take
make
you
you
up
a
on
fucking
that.
elderflower gin and tonic. Really blow your
An
dick
elderflower
off. Yeah,
gin
it's
and
you just
tonic. I don't
add
even know what that
Saint Germain.
means.
It's nothing's fancy. You just add Saint Germain to a gin and tonic, but
Dude,
it's awesome.
Sometimes I'll be hanging out with this dude, and he'll just be talking about like brie cheese or something. Like you'll just start.
Brie is fucking great, man. Why you shitting on Brie? Why are we bringing down Brie?
Because we'll be hanging out, and we're always such on the same vibe. And then you'll be like, and you're like, I'm thinking like a nice brie, maybe a little like red wine and stuff.
I
And
don't fuck with wine. Don't lie.
you're saying
I've
words
never
that sound like
suggested
that
a
to
red
me.
wine.
You like prosciutto, things that I'm like, bro.
Who doesn't
I'm
like prosciutto?
So I don't know what it is.
It's
Like,
just
is it
pork.
lunch meat?
It's just cured pork.
Yeah. Okay. It just reminds me of how trash I am.
No.
Like, and then I try the things. I'm like, this is delightful. No wonder he's a fan of them.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
this is-
fucking
You're like
great.
putting me on. But the gin feels like the step in the liquor direction.
Well, I got into gin. I like that's not like anything from my youth or anything like that.
Well,
I got
that'd
into
be
gin.
crazy if you were like, oh
Yeah.
yes, at 12
Yeah,
we started
my mother
drinking
put me
gin.
on gin. No. Thankfully, no. That's no.
That's like an odd drink to be drinking in high school.
No. Yeah. Well, when I first moved to Australia, my uncle would always talk about. I lived with my uncle when I first moved. I moved to Australia. I lived there for 9 months. Yeah, I'm so cultured and cool. And I'm gonna talk about it until you
He is.
hate me about it. Hate me for it. But
He's a bartender in Australia, bro.
I
Don't
was.
you hate him?
But
That's like one of the
anyways-
first conversations we had, and I was like, "You're cool. Stop."
It's like, yeah, you think that the first time, and then like the fourth time you hear it, you're like, this guy is such an asshole.
No, but you do try to not be an asshole about it, which then pisses me off because I'm like, no, just be an asshole. Just let me hate you about it. Don't.
But like, what makes it like, I can't even like be an asshole about it because like for the most, like the majority of my time there was like not as cool as you'd think it was. Like, I mean, it was sick, but like I am not like a person who can pull off doing a solo travel trip like that. I mean, I did, but like there was a lot of days where I did like fuck all because I'm too like I just want to fucking sit in my bed all day and jerk off, which is hard to do when you're living in a hostel with 6 other people. And let me tell you, the feeling of when you're living in a hostel and you just want to have a lazy fucking day, it's the most degrading thing in the universe because they they
just
leave in the
sharing a
morning
room?
and you're in your bed and they come back and you're still in your bed. They come back in like in the middle of the day and you're in bed. You just feel like the scum of the earth in that moment. It is the worst thing ever.
Oh God! Like because they're like, you're staying in this environment. You're getting cozy in this environment.
Exactly. And I don't want to like do that at like a coffee shop. I've never been one to be like, let me go chill out at it. I don't want people. I'm thinking about like, oh, are they watching what I'm like watching on my computer? Like, am I gonna like put like a privacy screen on my computer like a pedophile? Like,
True. If you have a privacy screen, you're a pedophile.
if you have one on your laptop, you're definitely a pedophile.
You're
if
on.
you have one on your phone, like I'll give you some
Okay.
leeway. A lot of people do that. Like,
If you have a
whoa.
privacy screen, you're probably a slut.
Dude, it's like it's hot right now.
Yeah,
If
it's
we
pretty
have
warm
the
in here.
fan going, it's not doing anything, and this is going to become an issue because we're starting this podcast out and it's becoming summer.
It's the start of
We are going to be sweating our balls off. We have an AC unit in here, but it does.
Should we just
it
get
really
progressively
does not
shorter
work very
jorts
much.
as the podcast goes on
I love where your head's at.
until we're just like naked in our
There's just
underwear?
the same jorts that we just tear an inch
We
off
just-
of
every
before each
episode.
episode. Yes.
And then by the time they're all the way down, it's winter.
It's just like a jean thong by the end of it.
Bro, a jong?
A jong. That sounds
Baby,
so uncomfortable.
please wear the jong tonight.
Baby, I love it when you wear the jong.
Oh, baby, I want to pull your jong to the side. Just let me get that zipper.
Baby, look me in the eyes while you look. While you lick my jong.
Play with my pubes through the zipper of the jong.
Wait, that's a wild noise. Ooh. Erotic.
I love microphones and headphones. It's such a fun combination.
That's such a fun. Yeah.
Half of this podcast has been us just playing with that. Like, just like since we set this set up, most of the time we're just goofing around with that.
So this weekend, I went shooting with a couple of our friends, and he was supposed to be there, but like
Bailed
some
out.
kind of asshole, he had to take his family member to the hospital.
Yeah, it was really selfish.
Such
frankly.
a piece of shit.
I felt like, and you guys were texting in the group chat during, and I was just like, man.
But doesn't it feel good to know that we don't have a group chat without you?
Oh, well, because you guys stopped texting about the plans the night before, and a little part of me was like, do they have a group chat without me? And then it was just like, no, plans were last minute, and that did make me feel better. Because we have group chats without people. And to know that
Everyone has group chats without people.
Yeah. I guess that's fair.
But anyways, yeah, we went shooting today, and that's always a funny experience for me because I love shooting, but I'm also like, I am a shameless lib. I think we should have much stricter gun control.
Yeah.
But also, while we don't, I will absolutely make the most of
guns
it.
Guns are fun.
They're so much fun. I don't believe in owning guns for self-defense in a city. Like if you're in fucking like absolute butt-fuck nowhere, then like I guess there's a justification for that. I'm not gonna get into the weeds on it right now. But
you don't want to dive into
every
that?
time, no, I think that's a weird topic for us
That's
to go
a weird
down.
little
I think
rabbit
it's a
hole
strange
that we agree
rabbit
on.
hole.
Just two liberal dudes just agreeing with each other aggressively for 10 minutes.
That's a lot of podcasts.
Yeah.
But anyways, I think that like I have such a funny like moral dilemma every time, or not moral dilemma, that's a stretch, but every time I go shooting it's always so funny because the people there, I feel like I'm undercover every time.
I know exactly what you mean.
I'm walking through and I don't currently own any guns. Like I might purchase one at some point, but it's not like high on my list of things to do at the moment. But I feel like I walk through and I'm like through the range and I'm like, they're gonna know. They're all looking at you.
They can smell the liberal on you.
I got my gay French sunglasses on.
They see the mustache and the single hoop earring.
But also at the same time, like I was making some friends.
Well, I feel like you can cosplay Republican pretty
Oh,
well.
I can. Well, that's like that's the growing up like playing golf. But and like going on like fishing trips and shit like that. But no, I made friends with like an old man who works at the range, which was really funny because like every guy who works at that gun range is just an old man, and it makes so much sense. It makes.
Well, that's who would work at a gun range.
Yeah, of course.
Like
just old white men.
Yeah.
And then on the other end of the range where it was like pistols, there was some younger guys.
Did you guys get to shoot the handgun?
Yeah, we did for like a second.
You know that's my contact picture for you.
Is me holding the handgun really uncomfortably.
Yeah. And you're like smiling because you are happy, but you are uncomfortable.
Yeah,
and the look on your face I've never seen before. Like it doesn't look like you in the picture.
It's like when a girl who's like not that attractive like shows you her tits and they're like really nice and you're like which actually, that's a horrible sentence. I feel really bad about saying that out loud. That might need to be cut. But anyways.
Tobias, have you ever heard of these on pluses?
I've seen ads for them.
So I had heard about these on pluses. We're both a fan of ons. Yeah, we are. And a friend of mine told me about
for them.
on pluses. And he said, buddy, you got to try them. They are shit. So
not the direction I thought this was
I went
going.
into 7-Eleven the other day. I ran out of ons, and they had a deal. 5 for $10. So I said...
What, 5?
Cans.
for $10.
So I was like, yeah, let me get
They
5
must
of them.
really be shit.
So here's their niche on the market. They're the softest pouch. So this is tobacco flavor on plus 6 milligram. I want you to open that
I
up.
don't really like tobacco flavored pouches, but okay.
It's the only one they had.
Yeah.
You can just rip it open.
Jesus
I
Christ.
don't really know.
Ow. Whoa.
They're like,
Whoa.
they feel wet, huh?
They don't feel wet. They just feel it's soft. Feels like it's gonna break.
You can stretch them. They're like caterpillars. They taste like cat piss.
It smells like a dryer sheet. It does not smell like tobacco,
No.
or even like tobacco flavored.
It feels weird.
I'm gonna put
huh?
that back in there. I know you don't want to
It's
use
a
that
little surprise.
after I fingered around it.
It's okay. I don't.
Have you been using them?
Yeah.
You bought 5 cans.
That's the first one.
That's a crazy deal.
I know. I couldn't pass it up, but immediately I was like, "No, these. I know why he told me not to buy these."
It smells like barbecue-y.
It's not good.
It smells like.
They also do this.
It smells
thing-
like it's just a wild take. It smells like a homemade barbecue sauce.
I don't know if I've ever had a homemade bar. Have you ever had homemade moonshine?
No, I haven't.
Mm.
See, that's the 2 different types of people we are. My mom made homemade barbecue sauce today.
You had prosciutto and homemade barbecue sauce.
I did not have prosciutto. You had everything I had. Actually, you had the potato salad and I didn't.
His parents made me a delicious meal today. That was delightful. Oh my god, that was wonderful.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting
So-
up in the kitchen.
I one time had homemade. It was.
Claudine fucks it up in the kitchen.
Oh my god! Shout out Claudine.
Shout out Claudine.
God bless Claudine.
Shout out Deanie.
Shout out my Dina.
That's my dad's ex-wife, actually.
I'm just. I get
I'm
your
not
dad's
even.
sloppy
I'm not even
seconds.
joking.
I just get your dad's sloppy seconds.
I'm not even joking.
I didn't know your dad was married before.
He was, and she actually received a naked photo of me when I got blackmailed.
She was on the list.
She was on the list. I'm sorry, Dina.
I just can't
I-
fathom.
I give you the humblest of apologies, and to anybody who was in that group chat. And
Was that
now
your
that's
weird
gonna,
uncle?
That's just gonna be a known. No, not my weird uncle. My dope uncle, who's like an artist. He's sick as fuck, and he responded with like a crying, laughing emoji. And he's like a 75-year-old Cuban man with like an accent who does art.
So, can you explain to them what happened? And like,
Oh God,
At
are we
least
really
like-
doing this on episode 1?
we don't have to. That's your business, Papa.
Well, I somebody like had a dick pic of me with my face in it because I'm an idiot, and then like months later, they texted me and they were like, "So, give us $1,000."
So you didn't know who it was, right?
No, I did not. Give us $1,000, or we're gonna send this to everyone you know and ruin your life. And I was like, oh. No, I was like, yeah,
Which is the
no.
correct
I was
move.
like, you're not gonna fucking, you're not gonna do
You're not gonna do it.
Yeah, pussy,
Call
fucking
your bluff.
bitch. And then about 3 minutes later, there was a group chat and a picture of my dick in it. Which, granted, it was a small group chat. They didn't really get to that many people. It was
Smaller
honestly,
penis?
it was pretty fun. Yeah, it was a small penis. No, there wasn't that many people in the chat. It was honestly like so okay in the grand scheme of like how that could have gone.
It was like 5 people, right?
And then they proceeded to like call me 1,000 times. It was more than that, but it was like 10, I think. But like half of
not
them,
a small
no, but half of them were people like I did not know. They were like people that were like linked to me through some random.
but they like weren't even.
No, like I actually no. There was 5 dead family members in that. I think it was like 13 people, and 5 of the 13 were dead.
Because it's like on like the My Case
Yes,
or whatever. When you look
literally 5 of the 13 were dead.
Okay, so it's, yeah.
So whoever has those phone numbers now, we're just like,
Yeah.
what?
Just some random dude walking around with his. Just get a picture of your penis.
Nice cock.
There's a nice cock on that.
That was a nice cock. I hope that's someone's phone screensaver. Actually, I really hope it's not. But anyways,
I guys go tune in our podcast.
so that
one day,
happened. I
see
had
your face and be like,
I had a quick little panic attack, and then like luckily my sister talked me off the ledge. She also received it. Fucking fabulous. I was able to lead it off my mom's phone. My dad
That's the big one.
was not in the vicinity at the time, so he did see it, I believe.
I will say the mom is the big one. You want to get that out.
Yeah, no, mom did not see it. Deleted it off her phone.
Yeah,
thank
that's a
the
good
Lord. But some others did, and it was what it was. And after 20 minutes. Oh, that was the best part. Yeah, this is actually the funniest part about the whole thing. So they proceed to text me like a shitload, and they're like, "Oh, just trying to get money out of me." And I'm like, "No, you've already played your cards. You've sent it in.
Yeah, they already
played
you
your
up.
hand. So I don't know,
the closest people in your life too, by the way. So
no, not the closest people in my life, but a handful of them.
Well, your
some
closest
of them.
family, no?
Yeah, some of my they got the immediate family, and then a bunch of random people.
Yeah, what are you start sending to your boys? People. Are they gonna send it to your friends and people?
Would you rather have a dick pic? Yeah, you'd rather have it sent to your boys. Way
Absolutely.
rather. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's such an easy answer. But anyways, they do that, and then they proceed to text me a bunch, and I'm still freaking out a little bit. But I'm pretty all right. Fucking. My only concern is that it makes its way back to my work or something, so that'd be terrible.
Yeah, but I don't even think they could
No, I don't think they could.
Got that?
Yeah, of course. I don't think they could do I don't think I could get. I don't know. I don't really want to find out. I just wouldn't want to have that conversation.
You just don't want it to
I
be
know. I just would hate to have that conversation. But anyways, or get posted somewhere. I don't know.
Can you imagine the owner of the company we work for pulling you aside?
Oh my god! Fucking absolutely not. He'd make it he's a talker, so it'd be a long conversation.
I've had 2 conversations with him.
And they were probably long.
They were.
Yeah. No, he's a nice guy when you're in a conversation with him. But they're long conversations.
Yeah. You're not saying much.
No. He's a talker.
Yeah.
That's cool. No disrespect. But anyways, so at the end of it all, they start to count. They start to count something's going to happen. But instead of counting down, they started counting up.
I forgot about that.
Which just for so many reasons, it's so dumb. Oh, and to make things better, they're calling me. And one time I answered, and it's clearly a call center.
Yeah.
It's it's literally an Indian call center. So somewhere in a call center, my dick is bouncing around. And hopefully they're nice, nice dick. It was a decent
really
photo.
Appreciate you resisting the urge to the accent on that.
Oh, certainly not. Yeah, no.
Good move, brother.
No. I'm not going to get Gillised. Not today. It seemed to work
Gillis
out.
is a verb, which is when you fuck up positively. Long term, it is positive.
Well, it worked out for him, but
Pretty well.
I don't think I quite have the talent that he does to pull that off.
I don't think almost anyone does.
No. I think he's pretty unique in that way.
Yeah, he got because it didn't even actually work out for him. It just gave him a reason for people to pay attention to him. It would have worked out either way for him.
Yeah, no, it was the fucking carnival guy, the Batum's barley theory of no such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah. Well, it's just if you're talented enough to already get on SNL,
you're talented enough to make your own podcast show and thrive. Well, not sketch show.
Yeah.
Well, you're not actually. There's a lot of people on SNL who could not have done that. But
there's
a lot who could. Yeah, I agree.
Most could, I think.
I don't think most could. I don't think most would. I just don't think it's because a lot of those people were not sketch comedians. They just got pulled into it. Cam Patterson is not a sketch comedian. That's the most obvious answer. There's definitely other examples though.
Yeah.
Keenan absolutely would have done it on his own.
Well, he kind of did, and
he did. He was on Nickelodeon doing similar
the equivalent
thing,
of that in the '90s.
Exactly. And then there's who's another who wouldn't a lot. I don't think Jason Sudeikis would have.
No.
He's done. He'd probably do funny guy stuff.
A decent chunk of the current cast was doing that.
Say again.
A decent chunk of the current cast was doing online skits.
Yeah. Well, I think that's more of a new thing. The Please Don't Destroy guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then there's also outside of that. There's definitely a handful. Michael Che would not be doing sketches.
No, but Michael Che is one of the greatest comics.
He's a stand-up. He's a fucking stand-up. Yeah, absolutely. I don't think that Colin Jost would be either.
Yeah, Gillis is just a rare
I don't think I'm trying to
Or
think
he's
of who
able
the
to do the improv.
I don't
and
think.
stand-up.
I mean, Marcelo's incredible, but I don't think he would be doing sketch.
But he's like a comic.
I
Right?
think he'd be doing comic. I think he'd be doing stand up, and I think he'd be doing like comedic roles in movies.
Yeah.
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 I think he'd be successful regardless
I
because
will-
it's hilarious. But
Say, bringing it back to what we were talking about, there was an epidemic for a chunk of time there of at least my friends getting blackmailed about dick pics.
yeah.
Like, you are the newest in my line of
I feel like
friends.
I'm the first ever to actually them to follow through on
This
it.
is correct. I once got a call.
Wild.
This is not too long after I moved out of LA. I got a call from a buddy of mine who didn't call me very often, so this was rare. And he calls me up when I'm at work, and then I hear another friend of mine laughing on the phone, so I knew it was a group call.
Yeah.
And he's like, buddy. Go into your Instagram DMs right now. And I was like, what? Hey, hello. He's like, go in your Instagram DMs right now and just delete whatever's in there. And I was like, why? And he's like, just do it. So I go in there, there's nothing. And I was like, what's going on? And then I hear my friend on the other end, who's been laughing the entire time, go, he sent his dick pic to a girl on Snapchat. So apparently, somebody, definitely not a woman, got him to send a picture of his penis, soft.
Oh,
Yeah, to her, them.
I think I was like half chubbed in mine, so I was like, I was like 3/4 chub, so it was
Well, it's just a good nude, right?
That's a good state for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a
well,
nude,
that's
but
what
it
you
wasn't
wanna
like a full hard nude. It was like it was a 3/4
Well, that's
chub.
really what we're doing. If you're doing a full, you gotta do a full body mirror.
3/4 chub because it makes you look like you're just like it makes you look like a shower, which I'm certainly not.
As me as well, brother.
Yeah.
On a good day, it's not great. You know what I mean?
Oh, on a bad day,
On a bad day, I got an innie.
you ever like piss next to someone at the urinal who's like standing far enough back to where they're just like, yeah, everyone check this shit out, and you're just like, I didn't need to see that because right now I'm at a cool like 3 max.
You ever gotta fluff your dick before you piss?
Oh my god. Okay, I went to this is a tangent. I went to Pride on I went to WeHo Pride.
Yeah, without me.
You were invited.
Okay. Well,
But by the time we went out, I knew you were gonna.
Yeah.
It was 12 o'clock.
I
by
wasn't
the time we
going
got
either
to
way.
WeHo. I was like, "There's no chance you're going."
Yeah.
We would have had to go so much earlier for there to be a shot. But anyways, I went to Pride on Saturday or Friday. Wild night. I went 24 hours that day.
Oh, really?
Yes, I woke up
Damn.
at 6 a.m. I went to sleep at 6:30.
Wow, a youngin.
Oh.
Damn.
Really put a.
I'm trying to think the last time I did a 24-hour day.
It's been a while for me too.
That fucks
Anyways,
me a week.
I had a really funny moment where I got piss shy at the gay bar, and and what really made it difficult for me was there's like a collage of naked men on the wall directly above the urinal trough, which like I feel like as a straight man, I don't think it would be helpful if there was a bunch of naked women. I don't
No.
think I don't get that at all.
Yeah.
Like I get like having it like in the bathroom somewhere, but like directly in front of
Was it
you
designed to
at
be
the
helpful?
trough. That's what I'm like. Yeah, like I don't
Do
think
gay
it is
guys get
necessarily.
piss shy with other dudes?
Well, that's what I'm like. I'm in a
I
fucking.
bet they don't.
I'm in and actively in this like gay bar bathroom. There's like one guy going like, you have a great cock on you to another guy. And he's like, thank you so much. And he's like, yeah, like just need to give credit where credit's due. And I'm listening to this and I'm like, God, I was like, this is not the moment for me to be piss shy. This is like, this is my time to shine. I need to fucking just
Lock in.
like, I need to lock in,
You need to be you.
take my pee and walk out. If I get a dick compliment, I'll take it with pride. I don't think I will. Because like I said before, definitely not a
Not a good
shower.
day for you?
Not
It's
a
late,
good day for
you're a
me,
little tired.
and not a shower.
A little chilly outside,
a little-
wearing skimpy clothing.
Actually, I had a whole thing. I was like, I can't wear a boring outfit to Pride, but I also can't wear like too Pride of an outfit to Pride because I don't want to like queer bait. That seems
Yeah.
wrong.
But you don't want to not seem supportive.
Nah, exactly. I don't want to wear
That's
like
a weird line.
Yeah, I'm not gonna wear like my like some black pants and a sweater. Like that's fucking boring.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So I think I found a decent in between. But anyways, yeah, really weird moment when you get piss shy in the gay bar bathroom on like during Pride Month and when West Hollywood is going absolutely ham.
Well, that sent me down a whole mental tangent of I bet it's so freeing to be gay. And the way where it's like, you know how like when you first start hooking up with a girl, you don't want her to see your soft penis? I just imagine that's not a thing for gay men. Because like it's just a very like, no, we both know.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, I think there's a lot of elements of that.
Yeah, but
I'd imagine that there's multiple facets to
because it's ultimately you hanging with your boys. It's you hanging dong with the boys, bro.
There's a comic, like a British comic, who has a great bit about that. It's like I wish I was gay. I would love to have it's like I could just like you get home and like your boyfriend's like in a bad mood. I know exactly how to cheer him up. It's like, you want to play some FIFA while I give you head? Like, yeah, okay. You sit down and do that. That's easy. That's such an easy way to handle that. I don't know if that would actually work in a serious gay relationship, but like.
Will you ever be pissed off at a girl's like trying to fool around? Nothing will make me more mad than when I'm like, I'm already upset, and then I'm not horny, and then you're like trying to fool around. I'm like, well, now I feel ashamed for not being horny.
I
like,
agree
I feel
with that.
insecure in my masculinity.
I think you nailed that.
Like, hold on, well, because now I'm like, I should want to fuck you when I'm mad,
but I don't want to.
I don't want to. So now I'm embarrassed
I
twice.
Fuck you.
Ugh.
But I want to fuck you, but I don't.
Yeah, not right now. Stop.
Stop it.
Almost, and then you're like,
stop it.
You like cross your legs.
Stop it right now.
No.
Stop it.
No, I'm holding out. I'm not going to put out tonight, babe. And you will.
You didn't deserve it. You need to earn it.
I need to be treated nicer. I want more respect. I need more dignity. Let me change the camera out.
We got time.
Do we?
Yeah. Also, I'm going to take
a
a next time we do. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, no. There's a lot there. There's a lot there. Based off of the things we have touched on throughout this episode, we are going to appear as the most performative white men in the history of performative white men.
Okay. I mean, look.
The different things, like the different topics.
What are we talking about? So you went to Pride, anti-Israel. Well, you
pro-democratic socialist.
Yeah, no, you shot guns. That helps. You're clearly not a big gun guy, but
no, not really. But I enjoy it. Kim, my buddy who took us shooting today, as we got lunch together after, and then we almost went to the coolest Mexican place, but they had the fat line. It was really cool. It was like tucked away. But no,
I saw you guys sending location in the group chat.
Yeah, we did. I sent the second
I was
one.
Hungry.
I sent the second one.
Really
that was the cool one. I was like, we'll come back to that. I wanted to not forget it. But anyways, as we were leaving, he goes, you're very proficient. I was very surprised with how proficient you are with a firearm, which is like the most professional way to say that. And I went, I got skills for a lib. And I have to admit, like, I felt very proud in that moment that he said that.
Well, at the end of the day, Tobias, we do just fall into the stereotype of performative white men.
Yeah, we really do.
Like, and I think we both accepted that, but
I don't think I have. I like to believe that I'm not. It definitely is.
I like to, in my head, tell myself, no, I like these, because you know me, I'm very big into girl pop music, and I'm very like loud about how into Olivia Rodrigo, Sabrina Carpenter I am. Like, I love those girls. They're my girls, and I will talk about them and argue about them. But also, like, what the hell? I'm sorry, I don't know how much of that we just missed, but I saw it cut out.
Ridiculous.
But I did probably get into those girls. I know I got into Sabrina Carpenter because of girl. Like, but I like them genuinely.
Yeah.
But I probably talk about them more than I would another artist because I know girls like that. You know, like, because girls will slide up on my story and be like, da 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 da.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, I definitely would do something similar.
You know, like, it's not an intentional performance.
But yeah, no, but it's there.
But I am performing. But also, here's my take. You should be performing all the time. Like, I want everybody around me to be performing for me.
Do you want a beer?
I would love a beer, Toby.
I got you, baby.
Oh, God. See, and this is why you keep good friends around, everybody. Because in your darkest moments, your lowest of lows, when you're getting insecure about how much you love the new Olivia Rodrigo album, they will look at you and be like, do you want a Sapporo right now? And that's what you need.
And I always want a Sapporo.
And I don't know if I've ever turned down a beer unless I was about to puke. I have to be.
I just thought about, like, you remember the line that's like kind of cringy from like in the Avengers when Mark Ruffalo goes, "That's my secret. I'm always angry. That's my secret. I always want a beer." It's just like the tagline, just like on the screen in big letters, alcoholism.
I am always one person suggesting it away from a beer. Like, I'll go like a while without drinking, and it's just because no one has tempted me. Like,
Yeah, I'm the tempter.
well, the moment I started hanging out with you consistently, my alcohol consumption just went up.
Oh God.
Like, it's just.
I was the one who, like, on the days when I was working at a bar, there's a thing called staffies. After you finish, you like have a staff drink after, especially if you're on a closing shift. And I was the one who, like, it's like 2 a.m. Everyone's had a long shift. I was like going up. I'm like, guys, if we don't have our staffy, then what the fuck why do we even do this job? The whole point of this is that after a shitty day, we get to get together and drink together in an empty bar.
You can't engage in drinking culture and not engage in it. You have to know what your patrons are there for.
And this is me, like, convincing a group of, like, Irish and British people and Australian people to, like, drink more, which is insane that I come from the country with the weakest drinking culture.
Well, you come from in Southern California, too.
Yeah,
like,
the weakest drinking culture.
like,
and I'm like, these Aussies don't know how to fucking put it back.
Well, that's how we bonded so quickly at work, because we had a good shift one day, and then it was at the end of it where you looked at me and you went.
No, yeah, at the end of that shift, I was like, have you ever gotten a beer with a friend after work? With a coworker after work? And you're like, no. And I was like, I haven't either.
And then we like both kind of awkwardly were like,
you're like, can I get your number?
Yeah, I think we exchanged phone numbers that shift.
I was like, maybe it's too late today to do it, but like we can do it next time.
Well, because I was relatively recently single, and it was the first time I started talking to a girl, and then at the same time,
was me. I was the first girl.
It was like within days of that, and I was walking back from the gym, and the same feeling I had was, should I text her? I was having with you, and I was like, should I text him? I was like, no, that's weird. And I was like, no, he was pretty open about like,
no, I was doing the same thing.
And then I was like, I'm gonna text him. And I like went home to my roommate. I had at the time I just had one girl roommate, and I was like, I had a great shift with a coworker today, and then I just texted if we should go get a beer, and she's like, oh my god, and started clapping. And now you're going to Pride without me. So
you were invited.
I was.
You bitch.
I was trying to be a man. I got to take care of you. I got to be an adult so I can be a man and take care of my baby girl.
Boy.
God, I love beer. It's just...
It's like... So you're trying to quote Brett Kavanaugh right now?
Deep down, I'm always quoting Brett Kavanaugh.
Yeah, squee. And ping ping, we're gonna fucking Eiffel Tower on Thursday.
It's really hard for
you
you
to not a sexual act. It's just a frat thing. I love beer.
Yeah, dude. I love beer in a platonic way.
I love beer.
It's just a can of bread with alcohol in it, and I love both of those things.
Yes. Yes, I do. My dad commented on my stomach being large yesterday, and I had a
great
moment.
Shape.
Well, yeah, he is. No, he is. That's I can't be shitty about that. He genuinely is in decent shape. But that was such a line for me. Like I had been like, yeah, man, I'm really not thrilled with where I'm at right now. And he said that, I went, shit. It's like my dad of all people just commented on my weight.
Well, that's the difference between you and I, because I grew up fat with a dad with an eating disorder, so he was always like trying to be like, let's go like outside by some catch. Like he was like, you ever try paleo diet? And I was like, Dad, I'm 13. You buy the food.
Well, I grew up skinny with a dad who has a very fast metabolism and is like super into sports, and then both me and my sister were wildly unathletic. Like I was that kid. I went to a lot of different schools. I don't know. I just bounced around a lot.
I know you bounced around a lot.
Well, I think it was a lot of it's because I went to private schools where like it ended in 6th grade and then it ends in 8th grade.
Yeah, weirdo SoCal school.
Yeah. But because of public school, I'm just not gonna get into that. But I was the kid who'd show up to a school and they'd be like, that kid looks like he's probably athletic, and then I'd get like the first like week I'd get like picked within like the first few rounds, and then after that first like week or two,
yeah,
no. Recently I've been listening to a lot of podcasts where they talk about how they like love playing pickup basketball together as adults. I used to be called Suck Bias when I played basketball in middle school.
Well, I was never
I'd be like, I don't want suck bias on my team.
Suck bias
Which is
isn't
really
even
like,
clever.
it's not, but it was enough to make you feel real bad when you're in 8th grade.
Well, I was never like picked for anything because I was like a short, chunky guy. And then by the time in high school, I had like blossomed a little bit.
Yeah, but I was like an NBA player with a small dick, you know? Like, it's almost worse. Like, when you look like you should be good at sports and you're really not.
Well, now as an adult, people assume I'm athletic because like I'm pretty tall. I'm in like decent shape and I kind of have that vibe a little bit, but I like have zero hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, that was me as a child.
So I'm as an adult.
I think now I'm not too bad. I think I've gotten better. I don't think I'm certainly not an athlete, but I'm definitely better than I was when I was in my youth.
I've had blossoming friendships with men that ended because I wouldn't go play pickup basketball with them because I was like, no, I'm going like I'm so bad.
First off, I'm gonna be bad. Second off, I don't do cardio, so I'll be winded in the first 5 minutes. I don't know about you. Probably do cardio. 'Cause
I
you're better
just
at working
started
out.
doing cardio.
I need to start doing cardio.
I
need to start
just
hiking.
diet
You
and
wanna
do
start
like
hiking?
weight training. I went on a hike today. Yeah, we can go hiking.
Yeah, I'd love to go
I would
hiking.
love to go hiking. Should I text him if I go hiking?
Yeah, I want to
Go hiking. Can we get a beer after?
Yes, obviously I do.
Okay. Well, now we know what to do next time.
You gotta come climbing with me again, though.
I want to. I want to do the thing you're talking about.
Yeah. You had such a shit time the first time.
I didn't. I think
you seemed like you had such a shit time.
I was hungover.
Yeah.
But I think you confused me just being like.
Well, I think you just had higher expectations for yourself, which I could have told you going into it not to, and I think I did. But
I was aware that it was just kicking my ass.
Yeah.
It wasn't that
No,
I
but
wasn't like having a good time.
It's almost always worse for the people who are in decent shape and who
Yeah.
do calisthenics because you expect to be like somewhat decent in it, and
Yeah.
you're almost certainly not gonna be.
It was just kicking my ass.
Like there are very few people who will go into that and be like just decent off the rip.
But like I had
There's
fun.
no way this conversation is interesting.
No.
But here's something I wrote down earlier, which is also not that interesting. My dad's been using my electric razor.
Yes.
Which is a downer on multiple levels, and also he has the gall not to clean it. So I went into my bath. Yes, thank God on his. I hope.
What are
I
you using it
fucking
on?
hope. I use it wherever the fuck I want to because it's my fucking electric razor. Okay, which honestly maybe that's what I should tell him to get him to stop using it. But
He's got to assume that, right?
and he has like 4. He has multiple of his
Why is he
own.
using yours?
I don't know. I think he just keeps buying cheap ones because knowing my dad, he's not the type of guy to be like, I'm going to spend a lot of money on an electric razor.
Yeah, and you have a nice one because
And
you are that guy.
Well, no, I don't have a nice one. I have like one that my ex bought me. It's like decent enough. It's good. It's not bad. I got the Manscaper one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, no, it's decent. Yeah, it's fine. It's not like fancy by any means, but it's not like bad.
I got a nice Amazon Essentials one
Yeah, there you
that
go.
I lost a charger for, and so I've just been, and it's a specific adapter.
Oh, I got like a USB-C on mine.
No, mine's like a specific, like on the 3-prong guys,
Yeah.
and so I'm just using it till it runs out of battery right now.
How long has that been lasting for?
Couple months.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, I let the pubes get a little long. It doesn't touch my face.
I was gonna say.
It does not touch my.
Well, you don't really need it for your face.
Yeah, what would
but-
I use it on
I
my
don't know.
face? Am I trimming my head?
No, but my point is that I think this is like a subtle way. Oh wait, but first off, he has white beard hair, so it's quite fucking obvious when he's used it because it looks like somebody is like
Looked like Gandalf shaved his pubes.
it looks like someone's like taking ice shavings off of like the freezer and like dusted it on my. It looks like my razor has come out of Narnia, and so I think this is his subtle way of trying to get me to move out, which is fair. And to be honest, I'm a little embarrassed. This is the first time admitting this on this podcast. Yes, everybody, I live at home with my parents. Yes, that's a bit sad.
Hold on.
But in my defense, it's a pretty nice house, and I live in Los Angeles, where it's fucking expensive to pay for rent.
You're
and I work
24, bro.
I work as an EMT, where I get paid just barely above minimum wage. So, fuck
I'd be
off,
living with
y'all.
my parents if I grew up out here. I would be living with my parents for sure.
Yeah, but it's still not really a cool line to explain that to people.
Yeah, it is kind of tough.
It was fine when I was like in like 21, 22, but now it's definitely like
I was about to say every girl I've dated out here lived with their parents, and I never once even like looked
yeah,
at
but
them
every
weird.
girl you've dated out here was like 21, 22, 23 because you were
Yeah, I guess I'm
21,
23.
22. Yeah, you
Yeah.
just turned 23 like relatively recently.
Yeah. No, that's a good point.
Yeah.
But also, like, I don't know. I just never, as somebody who's just,
Also, you exclusively dated Latinas who are known for like
hold
that's,
on now,
that's a thing. That is a fucking thing. That
Yeah.
in the Hispanic community.
Well, you're half Hispanic, bro.
I am
You gotta
half
play
Hispanic. That is my.
You gotta play that when you talk about it.
Yeah, but I'm not that type of
You
Hispanic.
don't. And you don't look Hispanic.
I don't. No, I don't. I look remarkably white, and
It would
I
be-
am white.
It would
I
be
am
crazy
white,
if you were like, yeah, I live
but
with
I
my
am
parents,
a white Hispanic.
but I'm Hispanic.
And don't ask me if I speak Spanish because the answer is a shameful no.
Does your dad speak Spanish?
Yes. My dad was barely born in the U.S.
Is he really?
Yes. All his siblings were born in Cuba, and he was born here.
Oh, he's the last one.
And he's the last one. He's the anchor baby,
Good for him.
which actually doesn't really apply to 1960s Cubans because wet foot, dry foot. But also, not an interesting conversation. Not that kind of podcast. It could actually be it could be an interesting conversation, but I don't think that's really the vibe of this.
I'm not nearly informed on what you're talking about enough to have that conversation. Save for after the podcast.
Basically, when Cuba got taken over by Castro,
Cuba?
America was like, fuck you and fuck you and fuck you. And so which I'm not going to get into my opinions on this. I'm just going to try and give my most objective storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
And so their way of saying fuck you in the highest level was that any Cuban who escaped Cuba and made it to America was granted citizenship. Yes. And that's why we have all of our Miami Cubans who are like a little bit crazy.
I had no idea about that. That's really interesting.
Yeah. Well, that's why there's so many, that's why there's a whole trope of like Cubans coming over on boats, because otherwise they would have just gotten stopped by the Coast Guard and fucked off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Well, that's why there's so many Cuban Americans too.
I guess that makes sense.
Same way that there's a lot of, well, no, not even really the same way. I'm not going to get into that. I was going to say Filipino nurses because there was a program back in the day to where if you were a nurse you could get a citizenship if you're coming from the Philippines, but not really a comparable thing at all whatsoever.
I will say on the
Terrible
subject
comparison.
of Filipinos and Filipinas, I have this.
Filipino Independence Day was Friday. Big cheer.
Shout
Round
out,
of
love that
applause.
community.
Woo!
God bless.
Yes.
One of our close friends.
Yes,
from the
one of our
Philippines.
close friends.
I will say,
Close friends.
in this Olivia Rodrigo has sparked a thought in my head, which is looking at all the.
Filipino?
She is.
I
Yes.
did not know that.
All the Filipinos and Filipinas I know love so aggressively and have all been hurt so harsh by white men and women.
I think most people have. Most races can say that they were.
But I mean emotionally, we're in love with usually a white man, and then we have a homie who's hurt by a white woman. And it just
He has been known to be hurt by white women.
Yeah. He loves being hurt by a white woman.
I don't think he loves it, but the white women definitely love hurting him.
Aw.
And he's a cutie, and he doesn't deserve that.
He's the cutest.
He is. He's a sweetheart.
But I mean, who among us hasn't been hurt by a white woman?
I certainly have.
Yeah.
Many a time.
And I've hurt some white women.
Many a white woman. Not physically, I hope.
No.
I've hurt a white woman physically, but that was my sister, so I think that's
That doesn't
different.
count.
And she hurt me much more than I ever hurt her. She still does.
Well, you hurt her every day with your life choices. She got her sister. I love his sister. She got really upset with me when she found out we have a matching ass tattoo.
She got really upset with you when she found out that you bailed on the plans because it moved to her house.
Did she really?
Yeah, she's like, "Where's Alex?" And I was like, "Oh, he just decided he didn't want to come." It was like, she's like, "Why?" And I was like, "I don't know."
I didn't even need to end up
I was like,
bailing.
"It's just a change of venue." And I don't know. He's just he probably was a little bit intimidated by that. He
Well-
hasn't been there before. It's just a new area. And one of the people who was with us was like, "Yeah, that seems fair." And she was like, "Wow."
Well,
But that's also so my sister, and nothing to
Yeah.
feel ashamed by on your part.
I wouldn't have been able to make it either way, but I did bail preemptively, and it was because I was like,
What'd you end up doing?
Well, I was working. I didn't get off till
Oh,
late.
you got off super late. Yeah, that's true.
But I did bail before. I was like, I probably won't be able to go.
Yeah.
And then it was genuinely because it was supposed to be at your place, and then it changed, and I was like, now it seems intimate in a way that
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's exactly what I figured it
Yeah.
was. Yeah, it was it was a little more
I tried to
intimidating.
try to hide. I was just like,
No, it
probably
would
not
have
going
been
to make it.
fine, but
Yeah.
it sounds it's a little more intimidating. Oh, and we're getting up to camera
Should
change. Should we end it there?
I think so.
I think we should. I think we have about 20 seconds before the camera's going to cut.
All right. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening and watching.
I love you too. I think this is probably a little bit better than the last one, and hopefully
Definitely.
we continue on that trajectory.
Yep.
Please let us know if it's not. I love you all, and stay sexy and stay safe.
Awesome.
Adios. Why did I say that?